having a good day? Welcome on in. Let me just move a couple things around quickly and then I'll be right with you. Robert, I haven't even done anything yet. Why am I being banned? What am I being banned for? I haven't done anything. I've woken up, I've eaten some toast, and I've come to stream. Is any of that ban worthy? I don't think so. And Flay, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day as well. Let me shift screens quickly. Ooh, there we go. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. You've taken a precaution. Wow, wow. When you get banned for going live, I know, right? Rude. I have done some stuff in my downtime this time though. I've been a busy bean off stream. I can't really show you any of the stuff that I've done because a lot of it is downstairs right now, but it's getting there. It's being done. So I have, what would you call it? Like plaster formed my trident top. Although I might do something a little different to it than I was originally planning just because it seems like it would be possible. So we'll get back to that. That's all had to stay downstairs while everything's drying. And then I have also wrapped the pole in foam, but I do need a little bit of foam clay just to go over this seam. So I'm waiting for that to come in the post until I can do that. Till I get the foam clay, I can't do any of the detailing into it. And until I do the detailing into it, I can't do any of the stuff for the top of the trident. So I'm in a bit of a pickle with the trident until some stuff comes in the post, but that's okay. We're getting there. Sounds funky. It is funky, but it's also downstairs and hidden. Secret funk. Other than that, I have started work on a cape. Now, I know I said I wasn't maybe going to do a cape, but I figured I'd just get it sewn and then I could decide whether or not I wanted to bring it with me. So the reason I'm very hesitant about the cape, by the way, is in cosplay, anything that drags behind you on the ground or can drag behind you on the ground is a hazard, especially in conventions. Like if you're just doing a photo shoot, you'll be fine, but if you're walking around a really busy convention hall and you have a cape, people will step on it. They just will. They won't realize it's there. It's completely an accident, but people will step on it. And if you're in a big costume where your balance isn't so good anyway, that will pull you backwards. So that's why I'm very hesitant about the cape. The other reason I'm hesitant about the cape is because it's white. And again, if it's dragging along the floor, that's gonna get dirty really quickly and probably not actually look very good. So that's why I'm so hesitant about it. Not because I don't think it would look good as far as a photo shoot would go, but I don't think it's very practical for walking around a convention in. So if I do finish it and bring it with me, it will be detachable. I won't have it on for the majority of the convention. I might have it only on for the stage, just because it just wouldn't be safe really for me to have it anywhere else. So that's what we're doing. I've made the cape, I've made patterns for it, and the plan is to have 2 long pieces going behind me, either side of the tail, because you have to bear in mind I can't have like a wide cape because the tail will be sat in the middle of it, so for either side of the tail. And then I would like a couple pieces to hang under my arms and attach at the wrist. Those pieces as well I could keep on more permanently if I wanted to. That's kind of the plan. So at the moment I have got one side of the arm pieces embroidered. I need to do the other side and then I'll work on the big one. But I figured I'd work on the big one last because it's a lot easier, honestly. The side ones are really interesting shapes, so they're a bit more difficult. And yeah, that's about where that is. I finished the first one yesterday. So the side ones take about a day to print if I'm being on top of it, which yesterday I had a migraine, so there wasn't really much else for me to do, so that's what I did. I did that. And then other than that, I guess I've just been beading, but like that's continuous work really, isn't it? The beading never ends. I finished the pieces that we started the other day. I think I actually finished one of these on the Tuesday, so they didn't take that long. But these ones, they're done now. They're really simple. I might add more to these, but I'll wait until they're attached to the wings because I think I kept them simple for a reason, and I might because it goes underneath some other pieces. But yeah, these ones, they're both beaded. You can kind of see the beading on them. But yeah, really nice and simple. And then I started beading another one, which is very nearly finished. I just need to go around the outside of it. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Getting these ones done now. So all of the insidey bits, I put some sequins in it as well, but I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see them. Just in there. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been working on. I will also have my embroidery machine running in the background as well. You won't really get to see it today because I need some space here, but it will just be chugging away because, yeah, I want to keep getting those cake bits done. They're not difficult. I have to let it do its initial bits and then trim it a bit. But honestly, a lot of the pieces for the cape are not that large, so you do get through it quite quickly. Yeah, if you see this moving off the side, it is just that. Let's get the first one in quickly. Okay. And see where it starts. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna let it do its first 2 minutes and then it's 16 minutes in a row. So I just let it do its first bits and then I can trim it and then leave it to its own devices for a bit. Okay. Oh, actually no, this one I trim a lot later, don't I? My bad. It's not like I was working on this all day yesterday. Oh dear. Yeah, actually I let this go for quite a while before I trim it, just because if I trim it too early I was finding it was pulling the fabric, so yeah, we'll let it do its first bits. It does mean I have to manually stop it. That's okay, it's not the end of the world. I just have to keep an eye, basically. Make sure I'm not letting it run for too long. It is already very, very hot in here. I anticipate today will not be a very long stream. So just as a, I guess some background, if you don't live in Wales and you don't know what Wales is like at the moment, it's very, very hot in Wales right now. We are having a bit of a heat wave. So we've been in heat waves with this craft room before, and it gets about 5 degrees hotter than it is outside in this craft room. So if it's 25 degrees outside, it's 30 degrees in here. Which is why I have to leave quite early, because at the moment we're hitting like 25 to 30 every day. And yeah, I think it's meant to get a bit colder from now. But yeah, sitting in this room when it's 30 degrees is like a bit of a no-go, honestly. I'll just get heat stroke and there's no reason for that. Plus it's been at like a ridiculous humidity. There we go. Ordered new Legos? Heck yeah, which sets did you get? What sets are we looking at? Oh, sorry, there's like a piece of hair just like dancing on my face. Not pleasant. From that Twitch. I feel like most people that Twitch from the UK are in Wales. Could be very wrong. You're very wrong. Wait, there are a fair few Welsh creators now, but the majority, you have to look at the size of the countries to be fair, and the density. Wales has like one of the smallest populations. England has a ridiculously high population, and it's dense as well. So, yeah. But I get where you're coming from. I watch a few Welsh creators as well. Oh dear. I would say though, I'm not Welsh. I am also English. So here in Yorkshire, it's been melting the last few days, and I'm just a bucket of sentient liquid. Yeah, it's been rough. Like, there are some rooms in the house that are not quite so badly affected. But yeah, this craft room is bad. It's because it's up high. It faces the afternoon sun, and it doesn't really get a lot of ventilation either. So it just becomes very stuffy very quickly. And then yeah, that's also why it ends up getting so much hotter than it is outside. Is it gets the heat in and it just stays here forever. It's lovely. I love it. I like the Star Wars Lego. I ordered a Bo-Katan's ship and the Fortress set. Nice! Oh dear, yeah, we have a lot of Star Wars ones. Personally, the Star Wars are not my favorite, just because I'm not like a big fan of Star Wars, but I do think the sets are really pretty. So we have quite a few Star Wars sets in the house, and they do look pretty nice. Yorkshire, yeah, that's a place in England. They have Yorkshire tea, which is, as far as supermarket brands go for tea, the best. Oh dear. I see it coming. Thank you for the egg. Welcome on in, Scott. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you are not melting too much. Yeah, it's been unbearable. Like yesterday was a very, very hot day. Like I think it was about 28 degrees outside, and then inside it was. This is probably why I have migraine, because it was so hot. I was just like, oh. I managed to get some work done first thing in the morning, so that was nice. And then, of course, having the embroidery machine on doesn't really take a lot of brain power. Like, you just watch it, make sure it's not breaking, and then if it's not breaking, then like, hey, look at that, it's doing great. Oh, that's New Yorkshire, I believe. I'm going to that castle. I think it's in York or York, not sure. Oh, okay, fair enough. I wouldn't be surprised. I think most towns and cities in the UK have a castle nearby. Some are better than others, I'm not gonna lie. They're definitely like, a lot of the time the slightly more popular castles do just have a lot more restoration and they're like a lot better looked after. But I don't know what it's like in England comparatively. Because there are definitely some big spaces without castles in England. In Wales, there's a castle, every town or city has a castle, basically. But they're in various states of repair. Like, if you look at Cardiff Castle, that one's like, you know, pretty well looked after. Like, while there are some parts you can't go to, the majority of it is accessible. So it's like, it's a situation. Hart, welcome on in, I hope you're having a good day. But then you go to like other cities in the area and they have castles, but they're not restored and they're not really accessible to the public and stuff like that. And yeah, that's what it is. Ah dear. Castle and Harry Potter castle, fair enough. Dear, doing pretty okay yourself? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I am alright. I am swelteringly hot. But other than that, I'm okay. The heat be getting to me, Hut. It's getting to me. It's too hot. But we're getting there. Hut, how are you feeling about there being like 3 weeks left until we go to Amsterdam? How does that make you feel?
No, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's kind of how it makes me feel, honestly. It's a lot of damage. Oh my god, only 3 weeks? Ah! Oh dear. I'm kind of okay with it as far as the time frame goes to get my stuff done, but Jesus, it's meep, yeah. It's like, it's very close. So we're leaving on the 14th because we're staying overnight in London, then traveling on the Friday. Just a little easier for us because we are a little further away from the Eurostar. And that's what we are doing. But it means my costume needs to be ready for the 14th. And I'm like, I mean, it might be. It'd be nice if it was. If it's not, it's not. I think all the important elements are finished already. But, oh my god. I can't believe it's so soon. I'm so excited to meet everyone. I know I very briefly met you, but I've already met Sunkoi and, oh, it'd be so cool. Meet all the French competitors. It's gonna be sick. Very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Go. I made for like 30 seconds. Yeah, I was gonna say technically I've met you, but I would also say that I don't remember a whole lot about. I remember it being really nice, but I don't remember what we talked about or anything like that because I was on a lot of stuff. Oh dear. But that's okay, because I get to meet everyone for proper in Amsterdam. Oh dear. Go. Wow. I also get to meet other non-cosplay stream people who are going. True. Yeah, more and more people are announcing that they're going now. So like, there's more and more people to meet. Oh god, it's very exciting. Very, very exciting. I need to properly book myself in for a massage treatment on this Monday as well, because I'd never normally do that, but I know after wearing this costume for a full day I'm going to need assistance, help. So I'm gonna find somewhere and get a massage first thing on the Monday to try and make sure that I'm not too achy, because we're staying in Amsterdam for like most of the next week after that, just to like have a nice time chilling around. Yeah. Just finished the leg armor and debating I should rebuild the laurel wreath. Ooh. Oh dear, I don't think I have time to rebuild anything for this costume, to be honest. Not that I particularly want to. I'm kind of in a good position where I'm still quite happy with how all of it looks. Although there are a couple places that need repair. Like I don't really feel the need to change anything. But I do need to do my repairs. It keeps slipping my mind that I have that to do. But you know, I should remember that. There's not a lot to repair, to be fair. Thankfully, there's no beads. It's just like a zip. It needs to be like sewn in at the edge a little bit more. It came a little loose. And I need to wipe it down in some areas as well because it got a bit dirty. But that's about it. I'm going to Amsterdam. Oh, heck yeah. I hope you enjoy your time in Amsterdam. Any Instagram updates or Discord anywhere for Hut. We don't have links in Chatflay, but if you go to Hut's, if you click Hut's name, and it will take you to their Twitch and you can find all of their links from there. I would shout Hut out, but I'm a little bit kind of having to watch this because in a minute I'm going to have to pause it. Exclamation mark comp. You'll find Hut through there as well. Okay. It's joining up, which means I'm going to have to let it do one run and then stop it. So yeah, this is where I don't have the manual cut, so I have to do it myself. I don't have the automatic cut, so I have to do it myself. There. So you have to catch it just the right time, otherwise you create a pain in the ass for yourself. There you go. Oh, yeah. And then trim around there. The fact filling this costume isn't actually something I've had to do very much, because it's kind of a pain, honestly. But get the edge on the lace proper, you have to trim away all the fabric underneath. Because I've got interfacing under there, everything kind of stays in the right place, but the trimming itself is a bit of a pain to me. This is what takes the longest, is all the trimming. Okay. And there'll probably still be some that hasn't been trimmed enough, but sure, whatever. I think that's good enough, honestly. There we go. Oh, and back under there. Put that there. Make sure that it stays in the proper place. Let it go the whole way around. And do it. I'm just keeping an eye on it quickly. It's just to make sure it doesn't get stuck anywhere, because sometimes when you cut away the main piece of fabric, like there, it opens up a little hole. And that's fine, the hole is not a problem. The problem is if the needle gets stuck in the hole. So I just need to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't happen. Okay, it started, that's fine. Oh dear. Building layer 2 of the armored skirt at the moment. Once that's done, I need to do the back of the breastplate and all the swords, and then I can focus on upgrading and rebuilding things. How much do you have left to do on yours? So all the armor pieces that I've been making the last week or so, I need to sew them into the wings. There's still a couple more I need to bead as well, but I'm pretty close to finishing that. So I need to sew them into the wings. We'll do most of that in a day, probably. That's not a very, maybe 2 days, because there's 2 sets of wings. But we'll sew all of that in pretty quickly, so that's not too much of a time sink. I need to, like I'm doing now, get all of the lace printed for the cape, but the cape isn't beaded or anything like that, so once it's printed, it's done. More of the work there was on the pattern work, and I've already done that. So I just need to print them, and then I might sew some beads into it if I have time, but that would just be like, it's definitely not necessary. Especially since I don't even know if I'm taking it with me. And then at the moment, the majority of the work left is on the trident, so I need to get foam clay in the post. Once I've got foam clay in the post, I can run it up the hem on where the join where the foam is, and then I can do some what do you call it? Wood burning tool into it. So like burn some like texture into the trident. You right? And then once I've done that, I can prime, paint, and then I can do the resin stuff for the top, because I have to wait, unfortunately, until I've done all the painting. So I can't do the resin yet. I thought I could do the resin already, but I can't. But then once the resin is done, the staff is done, because that is now the last piece. I might add some extra details if I fancy over the top of the resin, but again, that's like very much optional, not necessary. So most of the stuff I'm doing is getting finished now. It's like, it's all the finishing steps that are happening at the moment. So not too much to go, honestly. Especially since I know I can print one piece of the cape in a day. So I printed one yesterday. I'll probably finish this one today. And then start on the big piece tomorrow, which I think will be that might actually be the majority of the work we do, because it's going to predominantly use the 4-minute one, which means every 4 minutes I have to change it anyway. So I think we'll probably be doing that tomorrow. Hopefully by mid next week the cape will be finished, and I'm hoping next week to sew the armor pieces into the wings as well. So probably next week we'll finish the cape and maybe the wings, and then I can work on the trident until deadline day. So that's kind of where we're at. It's honestly, it sounds really like a lot, but because we've half done most of it, it's not too bad. Then I do need to work on repairing and stuff like that. But I don't know if I'll even bother doing that on stream, because most of the repairs are pretty small. If I have spare time, there are some things I would like to do. I would like to make the chain for the tail. If I can make the extra scales for the tail as well, that would be really nice. But I'm not too worried about it. It's like, if it happens, it happens, but I'm not so worried about it. I think mainly because it's not, at that point it wouldn't be a new skill added to the costume. I'm doing foam work on the trident, so it wouldn't be like a, an extra point as far as the competition goes. So I don't really mind too much. That being said, I could really apply that to all of this embroidery and be like, I don't really need to do this because I've already done it 1,000 times. But here we are, doing it again anyway, because why not? I still stand by, it's kind of interesting judging categories for TwitchCon. I guess I'll see how I feel about it later, close to the date, but like, they're a little unusual to me. If I have spare time, I want to remake the shoulder armor and add scale armor down the sides. But oh, that'd be cool. Wait, scales. Yes, scales. Do scales. Join me and Sunkoi in scales, because then every member of the UK group will have scales in their costume. Yes. Scales. Chugga 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 chugga. Yeah, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. We are making some custom lace. Or specifically, I guess, a custom lace edge. Excuse me, sorry. I bet that was really soothing as well. Hiya Jelly, hiya Geb. I hope you're having a good day. I'm lots of offcuts 11, so I was thinking a white armor scale would look cool. Yes. Listen, then I would have my purple scales. Sunkoi has their blue scales, and you'd have, I guess, white scales? Heck yeah. Scale team. I'm having a fine day so far. A good time to turn 60. Heck yeah! Oh my god. I am very, very sleepy today. I feel it. It's because it's so warm. I think other people have that too, right? Though when it gets really warm, and then you're just like, whoa, I'm tired today. I think I also didn't sleep very well, to be quite honest. I definitely got up in the night a few times, but I think it's the heat. It's the heat getting to me. Scale team! Scale team! Otherwise, me and Sunkoi will have to make you some scales or something. I don't think you'd be allowed them in the competition, because obviously, like, it's a one-man kind of competition, but scale team. What day are you going down, Hut? Are you going down on the Friday, or are you going down earlier? I'm making assumptions you're going before the Saturday, just so you can enjoy the Saturday as well. Also, on the Saturday, are you planning to be in cosplay, or taking it chill? Dear. Warm days I have to change my heavy metal playlist or stupid, because yeah. Like sometimes it's just the stuff that makes you doze off. Also, that's the first one done. Good job. let me... This is priority right now. Let me get that sorted for the next one. Oh, it's because of that. I think I will line up badly though. Let's not do that. Oh heck! Wait, George, for 18 months? Jesus Christ! Thank you so much! That's very heckin' kind of you. You're going down to the Friday. Good, cool. Okay, plenty of time. And Cooper, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day too. Oh dear. Welcome on in, George. I hope today is treating you well. I was just getting a bit like, which one do I use? I'm not sure. I think this one will be fine. I needed to rotate that way a bit, and then it's to do with where it starts, just for lining up sake. Some of them start on the wrong side because they're like set to line up with something else. Yeah, like this one for instance. So I can't use. Well, I could use that actually, maybe, but. Rotate like that. Will that do it? This bit confuses me so much, and I've done it so many times I'm still getting confused. It's alright, we're managing. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. We're just talking a little bit, because it's like 3 weeks till TwitchCon now. So we're just talking a little bit about like plans and what everyone's doing and stuff like that. Getting very close. But it's exciting. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be really heckin' fun, I'm sure. It'll be really cool to see everyone's costumes in person, and yeah. But we're getting close now. It's creeping up. Oh dear. So this one I'm putting in at a bit of an angle, and I'm actually doing it by, I can't really see, and you won't see, but I'm actually judging it based on how long the fabric is behind the hoop. It's a little bit unusual, but it basically helps me get it so that even if it's at an unusual angle, like it's not straight, because these ones are not straight, it still works out. Oh god, getting these hoops, it is such a pain though. Okay, what if I loosen it a little bit? Oh. And then take that up, there. So it is going to be a bit of an angle, but the reason is because I need it to go around a corner. Hopefully that should work pretty good. It needs the overlap won't be perfect, but as long as it's close enough, it doesn't really matter. Okay. This bit is really good. There you go. Ooh. Gonna be a hole there, is there? That's okay. Don't mind me just holding my fabric in place. Get that in there as it sews. There we go. Oh dear. Lurkerific, have a good lurk. And yeah, 3 weeks. We're really close. Deadline day is upon us, almost. We're getting there, but honestly, we're pretty chill. Been looking at all the flight cancellations. I decided to go by coach, managed to have a hotel right down the road from the con though, not a super nice one but close. We are also staying quite close to the con. I won't put where I'm staying in chat because like safety, but we also managed to get one quite close to the convention, which we're quite lucky for. We, and again, also are very nervous about all the flight cancellations, so we're taking the Eurostar just because, yeah, it's more consistent. I'm happier with that. Holding your sanity in place? Vile. Yeah, basically. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm going like moments inside. Oh, we're making... Ooh, Noki. Heck yeah. Very nice. I hope it goes well. Oh wait, Jelly, don't remember if I told you this, but I designed some of the Thomas Tank Engine characters out of Lego, and I'll be building them on stream. You did mention that. You mentioned that last stream. Good luck. I hope that it goes well. Oh, dear. Hello, hello, Techno! Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Ah, dear. We're doing good. We've got a lot of stuff. But Bots, welcome on in as well. I hope you're having a good day. Quick technical question. Have you ever used fabric glue in a pinch? No. The reason is fabric glue, even though it's designed for fabric, it can thicken up the fabric kind of thing. I would actually much rather, if say I'm in a pinch and I'm at a convention and something's ripped, I'd much rather use safety pins, something that won't permanently alter the texture of the fabric. Because fabric glue will always, or sometimes it can even discolor the fabric, but it will always leave a thickness there. Yeah, so I don't even bring it with me these days. Not that there's anything wrong with it, like using it in certain applications, but in the kind of costumes that I make, it would thicken up the fabric and potentially discolor it. And, you know, breaks do happen at conventions and things do go wrong and, like, you need to quickly patch it up kind of thing. But I often will then go home and repair it properly. So I don't want to leave myself in a state where I've used fabric glue and it's now impossible to fix properly. Can't the last I ate it actually? Heck yeah, we had a few weeks back at a restaurant that were doing it fried and it was pretty good. Working on Wednesday, yeah. So my trident has hit a bit of a road bump where I need something to arrive in the post before I can literally keep going with it. So I've done everything I can on the trident, but now I have to wait for foam clay. And then once we've got foam clay, I'll apply it off stream so that hopefully on stream we can do the wood burning onto the foam. But yeah, I have to wait until like foam clay comes in the post. I did actually order foam clay, then I accidentally received the wrong thing, so I had to reorder it. Otherwise I would have had it in time and everything would be fine. But yeah, no. That's just how it happens. Ah dear, very cold. Oh, Techno, I wish I could do with some cold weather, honestly. Also, Bots, thank you for the follows. Very kind of you. Using it for 12-inch geisha robots kimono, so not going to be worn. I don't really sew well and don't know the sewing machine, and frankly, I just need it for the hem sleeves. Yeah, if it's not going to be worn and it's not going to be damaged over time kind of thing, I don't really see there being an issue. The only thing maybe I would recommend to do is if you have like a scrap of fabric handy that you're going to be using, put some of the glue on it and wait for it to dry and see if it heavily discolors the fabric, because if it does, you might want to glue it specifically in places where you're not going to see the glue, just because otherwise you'll end up with like a splotchy hem or something like that. Yeah. Go. And down there. Boy, oh. The only other thing I guess to mention is, you don't need to at me every time, by the way, Bots, it's okay. You're fine. The only other thing that I would maybe mention is glue doesn't tend to hold as long as stitching. It's not always the case, but a lot of the time within a year or so it will break. But if it's just something you need temporarily, then it's not really a problem. Ah, there. I was hoping you might know of one that you've used that was reliable. I have used many fabric glues, and I would say none of them are long-term reliable. The use of a fabric glue is in a pinch, like you can use it, but it's not a good long-term solution. And whenever people ask me about it, I'm like, you need it right now, you're desperate, use it. You're using it on like a model or something, then maybe it'll be okay. But anything that's going to use a lot of movement, like clothing or stuff that, like, I guess toys as well would be up there. If they're going to move a lot, then I wouldn't recommend it, because over time it will not only warp the fabric, but it will fall apart. Unfortunately, stitching will be the best long-term one. Don't use contact cement. I understand where you're going with it. Contact cement is awful for fabric. It will stick it will, but my God, you can tell when someone used contact cement. I would recommend a fabric glue over contact cement. Or I sprayed it in a paint away pegboard the other day, and then of course it went, no, file, no. Oh, and George, you're heading out. Take care. Enjoy your dinner. I hope that it goes well. Oh dear. Oh, learn how to sew better by hand then. I'm sorry. If it's for a long-term thing, that is probably what I'd recommend. But, you know, if it's like small, like a hem or something like that, it shouldn't take you too long at least. Should be a reasonably quick project. Also, I have a knot, so I'm just going to quickly tie that off because That doesn't feel like a knot that wants to come. Oh, wait, no. Oh. Hell yeah. Luck is on my side today, it seems. Heck yeah. Doing this. How are you doing? How long do I have? I have some time. Not super long. That's okay. This is gonna be me. Today's stream is me being like trying to get the perfect second to stop the needle. Oh, dang, so bad. Oh god, I never had that one before. In 2 years of streaming, no one has not once made a sewing joke. No, I am joking. We get it a lot, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Luckily, I need to mount the pegboards up on Sunday, so I put masking tape on them hopefully next week and get the last bit of paint before they seal up. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Oh dear. Good luck, File. I mean, from the design, I'm looking forward to seeing them finish, because from the design, they look really, really cool. 4 a.m. and have to work, that's all you want to see. Oh, bless you. That's very kind of you. I like sewing. Fabric is my thing. Take care. Get some good heckin' sleep. Trying to work out these kind of problems at 4 in the morning is only going to give you a headache anyway. Oh, dear. Those are the kind of problems you solve over with a cup of tea and a biscuit. Oh, right. I'm going to have to get some more thread in a minute anyway, because I've nearly run out again. But we'll try to get over this cornery bit first. Making good progress though. I'm getting there. I don't know if you can tell, but it's getting there. I'm pleased. Oh dear. And then I should have really brought the other piece of cape up so that you know, I could actually show you what I'm doing on the embroidery machine, but hey ho. Hindsight 2020. I'll try and bring it up for tomorrow. Oh dear. I think it's meant to rain today. Hopefully that cools things down. I have a feeling it is just going to make it humid, but like... Oh, we have a thunder warning, do we? I wonder... I could see something at the bottom of my screen and I was like, not sure what that is, but I can see some kind of warning popping up on my screen. Ah. How long are the thunderstorms going to last then? Because... Oh, the thunder warning is over the majority of the UK. Okay. Okay. A lot of us are getting thunder warnings then. I do anything? Probably not. I think it's fine. We've had, you know, it's summer storm season, isn't it? So multitasking, heck yeah! We'll have a good bit of multitasking on a cosplay stream. Oh dear, speaking of being up late, you must be up pretty late as well, File. Okay, oh, here's the time, it's the time. It's doing its last stitches. Okay. And then it goes up to there. Does that. Goes the whole way around. And I stop it. And now we fill it. All the way around there. I have managed to get some gold thread sewed into this, so I'll have to pick that out later. Triple that. And then just make sure to trim up and around so that it doesn't get stuck in it. Heck yeah. So I remember Discord thought just post that it's gonna be 40 Celsius. Ugh. Oh, that is a bad combination. That's not what you want to hear. I think we have pretty high humidity today, but it's not gonna be 40 degrees. So we're saved from that part of it. Alright, get that up there. Just. There you go. Good stuff. Very long thread. Trim that. So now it's just doing its preliminary little run over the top of it, make sure everything's staying in place. Looks good, looks good. Okay. Oh, happy with that. I am going to drink some of my tea, which looks more like milk today. Yesterday morning, I guess. Oh, God. I got a bit. I only got 3 hours of sleep before I woke this morning. Took a nap in the afternoon, which is very much needed. Oh, God. Ah. How are your plans coming along, Vile? Are you going to TwitchCon San Diego this year? I can't remember if you said you were going or not. I thought you were, but I could be wrong. I'm all over the place. Oh, bless you. Too much going on. Well, you have just moved as well. It's been a busy year for you. Oh, dear. That looks good. Well done, machine. Very nice. I'm going to try. Still waiting for the tickets to go on sale. Oh, they're not gone on sale yet. Oh, my bad. For some reason, I thought they'd already gone on sale. But actually, I guess that makes sense. Because the Amsterdam ones really only went on sale a few weeks ago. And that's in a few weeks. Oh, dear. I wonder what you'll get next to your name, because we got, if you're going to TwitchCon Amsterdam, I'll show you, because I can just put like a little, there you go. We get like a little pink tulip. I wonder what you'll get for TwitchCon San Diego. Did they go on sale mid-July? That would make sense. If they went on sale after TwitchCon Amsterdam, which is in the middle of July, logically I could see that. Wait, do we? Yeah, Hut. If you click on the chat identity button, so where it says send a message, you've got chat identity, click that. And if you have a ticket to TwitchCon, you can change it from like Prime to TwitchCon. So you have to set it yourself, but it should be there. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, me too. I got my ticket. Heck yeah. Wait, because you're a mod, does it not show in the chat? Oh, bless you, Shifty. Oh dear. Oh heck yeah, there we go. There's your tulips. Heck yeah. It's just a quick way to identify who's going. Oh dear. Oh heck! Snow Peep! Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Oh, thank you for shouting out Snow Peep. What have you been up to today? Oh heck, Snow is tired. We're your problem. Oh, bless you. Hi, Christia. Hi, Tisa. How goes it? I hope you're both having a good day. Excuse me, I can speak today. Blah, blah, blah. Oh dear, we're making a cape, which I said I wasn't going to do, but I did it. You got the flowers. Oh dear. Hi, Score Run. Welcome on in as well. I hope you're all having a good day. Looks good on you. And Ed Banger and Snow. Snow, if you do need to go off and get some sleep, please do. It's lovely to see you. But yeah, if you're tired, go get some Z's. Otherwise, welcome on in, everyone. We make cosplays here. Specifically, we have entered TwitchCon Cosplay Amsterdam, and we are one of the finalists for Larger Than Life. So we are currently working on getting our Larger Than Life build done, which predominantly makes up of lots of little bits. Ah, dear. Got all that. Oh, you're fine, Shifty. Have a good lurk. I hope it goes well the rest of your day. You know, get your lurk on if you need to. Ah, dear. We're playing Fall Guys tonight. They recently added a bunch of new stuff to the game, and it was a blast to play after not playing it for like a year. Finally sewing those. So that's gonna be great. Heck yeah. Ah, we loved playing Fall Guys when it first came out. We did it quite a bit. It was very much fun. Just make sure it's going okay over there. Larger than bits, yeah. So large, very large. What kind of stuff do you sew, Snow? What's your sewing preference? Obviously over here it's like, we like cosplay, but very specifically we like shiny, sparkly things. So making a cosplay full of, what would you call it? Sequins and beads and stuff like that is very up our alley. And this one just happens to be a larger than life. It's still very much a sewing build. It just happens to be larger than life, and we're making all of our armor out of embroideries, kind of like this one, where we go back and we bead and sequin into it to give it some dimension. But yeah, these are like what our armor pieces look like. They all kind of look like this. This one, as you can see, kind of goes over a bend like that. And yeah, we're just beading around the outside of it now. Oh dear. Ooh. Ah, it's fine. I'm keeping an eye on my machine because it makes me nervous having it going in the background without watching it, but yeah, it's going good. He sells lots of things. Used for household stuff, lots of modified tailoring. Made a hat once, so random things, lots of fabric machine embroidery too. Heck yeah. We love some good chug streams. Very, very nice. Well, there you go. People are looking for more crafters on Twitch. There's another one. You can go follow Snow. us are always looking for more crafters. The sewing machine is in time with the music. Blessed. Very blessed. Adore sewing machine, embroidery machine. I'll get it right one of these days. Oh dear, I love it when that happens. Like something sounds different. It's that my embroidery machine is chugging in time. It's gonna finish in a minute though, it's just a shame. Hopefully the song finishes first. There we go. And whoop. Sorry, every now and again I've got the fan on in this room, so like it blows my thread around a little bit, makes it kind of try and knot. But I gotta have the fan on, it's too hot. It's too hot. Go. Still being very creative. We need more crafters. Heck yeah! I should say actually, if you guys have an interest in crafters in general, !comp will show you everybody who's in TwitchCon Amsterdam. So it's like 15 cosplayers as well as several judges and presenters who also do crafts. So it's like, I think like at least 20 people in that link that are all crafters on Twitch that you could check out if you haven't already. Oh, you're gonna go sleep? No, that's fine. Get some good Z's. Oh dear. Heck yeah. Whoop. There we go. Another one done. Well, thank you for the luck. I appreciate it. But yeah, get some good Z's. Get some good heckin' Z's. And up there. I'm just getting this set up so that when I come back, when I finish doing the stuff on the embroidery machine, I'm in a good place to keep going. And thank you for putting the comp in the chat, Robert. Yeah, if anyone is looking for more crafters in general, just to follow on Twitch, there's a lot in there. There are a lot of crafters in there that you could follow. I mean, a lot of us are more cosplay orientated, but not only. I'd say if you have an interest in craft on Twitch, just check everyone there out, because everyone's been really, really nice and lovely. But then also like, you know that they make some cool stuff. Okay, I need to rotate this. Not that way. That way. Oh, I need to move it up. That way. Excuse me. Right, next one. And again, this one's a bit unusual because it is dictated basically by the curve of the fabric that I've cut. I think we should be okay with it here though. Recurve it a little bit more. As always, the lining up is the bit that takes a really long time. Oh, thank you for the egg. Okay, that's better. I think. And then make sure it's not getting caught underneath because we are like bending it quite a bit. I think that should be alright. And then that there. Fine. I'll do the other side, and yeah. Egg. Hi Zero, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to, it's 3 weeks before deadline. Oh dear. We're doing okay though, we're doing okay. I feel quietly confident that we'll get everything done in time. There you go, get that sewn in there. I just had to hold it for a little bit. Oh dear. Embargo has been lifted. I got cool new blasters and dodges. Oh heck yeah. Oh, I'm glad, because you've been saying for a while that you had some stuff you wanted to show. Oh my god. 2 years. Thank you so much for the 2 years, Sarah. Jesus Christ, that's a long time. Thank you so much. Oh dear, I think you should have a, well, no, you wouldn't because you have a Founders, don't you? Otherwise you would have the rainbow jelly. Honks. Thank you for the honks. Oh dear, I hope you've been doing well. I know you've been quite busy recently. I hope it's good busy and not a bad busy. Oh dear. We're doing some chill work here today because it's got very hot in Wales recently, and it's just too hot to do like really intense work. At least in the craft room, it's like I need something simple that my brain can comprehend even if it's hot. Oh dear. So that's kind of what we're doing at the moment. We're just beading armor, doing embroidery machine stuff, because honestly that works itself. There we go. And down there. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. Oh. Yeah, simple work today. The toy company sent me some of their new blasters called Skins. There's a new printing process on them. Ooh, vile. That sounds very heckin' exciting. It's good, busy. I'm glad. Heck yeah. That's always the concern, isn't it, when somebody gets really busy? It's like, oh god, are you okay? Can someone just put loads of work on you for no reason? No, it's good busy, that's all fine. You stay busy. It's like adding the skins you get in video games onto blasters, and it's really cool looking. That is pretty cool. I imagine people would really like that, especially for things like cosplay. That might be really up my alley. Actually thinking about it, yeah, I would probably really like that too. Yeah, for like prop making and stuff like that. Heck yeah. Go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So far they've added 17. I mean, 17's quite a lot. That's quite a heckin' lot. Oh dear. Heck yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I can see why you'd be so excited to talk about that. How long did you have to wait? How long were you having to wait? Oh, the IRL CSGO. Basically. Oh, I kind of like that though. I'm gonna have some more tea. Let's not dehydrate. Not today. Oh. How's that looking? It looks okay. I think that's basically what I was looking for. It is quite an intense turn straight off the bat, but that's kind of what I needed, so that's okay. They reached out to me a little over a month ago, but I got the package on Monday. Ah! Oh my gosh, so it's been like a month. You good? I knew you had something to say, but like I would have had no idea. Couldn't talk about it till Wednesday. That's hard. We had the same thing with TwitchCon where like we weren't allowed to say anything until well, we weren't allowed to say, what they said was please don't tell your communities until they're announced, right? Which is fair, you know, everyone gets announced at once, that's all cool. And then I had to wait 2 weeks to announce it to everyone. And people were like asking, like, did you get in? Do you know? And I'd be like, I don't know. But to be quite honest, I did tell a couple people. I told my family, obviously Shiny knew. My mod team may have had an idea. A few people maybe knew, but like I would still argue that I didn't tell the community. I told a few people. Petra, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Me sitting with the new D. It's like, oh, dear me. I wish I could be like that. I'm really bad. I like with anything that's like a positive secret. I'm like, I want to say it right now. I want to say it right now. I'm ready. I'm ready to tell everyone. But yeah. I almost said it a few times as well, because I almost said things like when we go to Amsterdam, and then I'd have to change it really quickly to if we go to Amsterdam, so that I wasn't, you know, accidentally saying it. I'm pretty bad at that sort of thing. I need to clean, and finally my brain isn't acting up, so I do what I need to do, and if I get over feel dizzy and you hate this, oh god, well look after yourself. Listen, can't do everything 100% of the time. Oh dear. You have to look after yourself first and foremost. Otherwise, listen, I'm not a doctor, but if you're feeling dizzy and you keep, you know, doing things that make you dizzy, you're probably just gonna get sicker, right? Oh dear, maybe make yourself a nice cup of tea and look after you. Treat yourself well. Like that's what I've said here before, like treat yourself like your own best friend. Like how would you treat your best friend if they were dizzy? Now do that to you. now just do that to you. Like if your best friend hadn't cleaned and was feeling really dizzy, what would you do? You wouldn't probably tell them that they had to do it and that they just had to. No choice. You'd be nice to them. Also, if you're dizzy all the time, I'm assuming you've been to a doctor, because listen, we're not a doctor and we can't diagnose. Look after yourself. Ah, dear. They also released some new darts that are good for the community to have options. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Are they like different colorway darts, or like some of them hurt more than other kind of darts though? Just checking. Just curious. Oh dear. They're so much better than the old darts. Oh, okay, so there's good stuff. Do they hurt more? Are they more painful? Oh dear. I got the kettle to have some tea that you got me. That's my job as resident Brit. I'm here to get you addicted to my to the drink of my country, which is tea. As your best friend, I gotta tell you, clean up space, put some pants on. Oh no. I think if I saw my best friend was really struggling, I would help them out. Probably. I would probably help them. Like, maybe I would tell them to put pants on if they weren't wearing any pants, because I'd be like, best friend, I love you, but please. Pants on, please. And then you do this and I do this. Yeah. But also if they were getting dizzy, I'd be like, sit down, drink water. As much as we like tea over here, sit down, drink water. How are you doing? We're getting close to the point where I have to keep an eye on it again. I design, they're part of the budget line and they work better. They hit the targets and actually work. Oh, okay. So it's not like an increase in pain then. I was just thinking, like, if I was to, like, you know, swap the bullets in my Nerf guns so that next time I have a Nerf gun battle, my bullets would hurt more. That's all I was thinking. And, like, you know, no one would know why. And it would just be like, my bullets would just hurt a lot more. Where's my music? Please come back. Shiva, welcome on in. I'm good. How are you doing? Shiva's another person who is in TwitchCon Amsterdam. Ah, dear. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your crafts are going well. I need to know what reconstituted means, because that sounds like politics. What's happened to your Ribena? It's got a new constituency? What? I need to know what it is. Having been formed again. What? What's happened to your Ribena that it needs to reform? What did you do to it? Oh dear. We're not trying to hurt each other more, you man. That's not true. I just thought it'd be fun, like, if I had, like, bullets that hurt more than other people's, and then, like, surprise. Gen Z nostalgia. Oh, heck yeah. I've been listening to a lot of Kesha recently, probably for the same reason. It's a lot of nostalgia. It means it was made from a Ribena concentrate, like a cordial. Oh, okay. From the Google description, it sounded like you'd managed to break apart the molecules of your Ribena and then bring them back together again. And it's like, what? How? Why? Why have you done this to your Ribena? Okay, let's catch that before it goes any further. Let's not snap the needle. That'd be a bit embarrassing. And then trim around it again. And then public one. And trim all of this. Nice. Put it back in there again. Have it keep going. Dear. Love, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. The crazy of Nerf gun fighter's name is half kids memory is 2v1 because they're twins. That feels like cheating. They're using cloning technology to beat you at Nerf guns. That feels like a hack. Like they've got the cheat code. Duplicate self. Oh dear. Long weekend tomorrow, say yeah, great day. Heck yeah. Ah, enjoy your long weekend. Very nice. Yeah, I just want my Nerf gun bullets to hurt like paintballs. Out of nowhere. Oh dear. The thing is, I kind of need that because everyone I knew had bigger Nerf guns than me. They have like the proper like cannons basically. So I need my regular gun Nerf gun bullets to hurt harder because the ones they shoot me with really hurt. So that I'm on the same level as them, I need a stronger weapon. Or no, stronger bullets. Oh dear. It's a very new long weekend. Oh heck. I have actually a short weekend this weekend because I work weekends, but there's a massive train strike happening in the UK right now. So it happened on Tuesday today and on Saturday, and it means there are like no replacement bus services and no trains in basically all of England and Wales. I think technically there's one Welsh train running, but they are having to use buses to complete the service anyway, and it's also not my train. So every other train is cancelled. And because of that, I can't get to work because regardless of whether I catch the bus or the train, I have to rely on the train for some part of my journey on the Saturday. And so I can't get the bus the whole way into work. So I can't get in if they do that and all the trains are down. So I'm getting a lift in with a friend who I work with, but they finish earlier than me. So I'm basically going home a few hours early because there's nobody else who lives the same direction as us who could also take me home. So there's like a little group of us that are all leaving a few hours earlier than normal so that we can go home with our friend. I'm very excited about it. Do you need me to build you a cannon? I think maybe. Just for protection, I may need a cannon. Tiger is sitting is against the official notes. Yeah, it is. You can't be doing that. It's against the rules. Maui New Year is now a long weekend of news. Ah, heck yeah! Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you've got that. Sick. Get you your bank holiday. Very nice. I used to imagine that I'm going to fight with 3 of us in the story house, and we're going to be 1 or 2, but they decided to hide on the lowest floor. But then you have the height advantage, and you have to yell down the stairs that you have that height advantage. Listen, it's not a Nerf gun fight if you're not constantly taunting each other rather than hiding. If you're hiding, that's like, no, trash talk. Oh dear. Call them noobs. proper trash talk. They chewed, but I hunted them down. It's been a while since I've had a good Nerf gun fight. We haven't really got the house for it here because there's like 1,000 tiny rooms rather than like any actual substantial space. There's more space in the hallways than there are in half the rooms here. So it's like not really the best place because you're constantly going around corners and stuff like that. So people could hide way too easily. But maybe one day we'll have an outdoor space and then I can do it there. We have the high ground, exactly. Oh dear, did somebody say trash talk? Of course. We're talking about having a Nerf gun fight and the kind of trash talk that goes with it. One of my mates once, when I was still in uni, set up a cannon in the hallway. So like we were all fighting in the living room, and then we walked out into the hallway and there was just this cannon. And oh my gosh, I don't know why everyone I know that has Nerf guns has Nerf gun cannons. Jesus Christ, and this is like what I'm up against. I'm not here to fight, I'm here to win. Exactly. Oh dear. You know what I'd really like to do? I'd like to go to like a one of those adult ball pit evenings that they have like a bar and you can like run around on the plushy stuff again. Kind of want to do that again. Maybe once I come back from Twitch. Oh no, but then it'll be the summer holidays. It's probably not the best time for it. Maybe after the summer holidays. It's nerf or nothing. True. Truer words never spoken. I'm there saying things like, I'll never shoot us. They went down, almost stepped on them, saved it with a jump and tripped over a cat. Oh god. That sounds like a Nerf gun battle, alright? Half the obstacles is walking. It's Nerf or nothing. No, Nerf or nothing. Nerf or nothing. Not Nerf. Nerf. Oh. How you doing there? A nice little edge? I'll leave you be. You're doing great. Nerf. What's Murph? Am I missing something? Have you seen the SCPs of Murph? No, but I've been learning more. I keep getting it's because I watched the first one. It's my own fault. I keep getting recommended SCP containment like stuff on YouTube, and like I like horror, but like this is like a basically fan fiction, right? And I keep getting recommended stuff about it. I think it's because I watched one video and now YouTube's like, this is what you like. It's like, well, I don't dislike it. Also, Cobra, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh dear. The new Nerf mascot. SCPs are interesting. It is interesting. I think the concept of how what's happened is really, really interesting. Like what people write is great and all, but like I think the idea of there being thousands of authors working on one world is really interesting. I think that as a concept is very, very cool, and that you don't really see that sort of thing very often. Is like thousands of people working together to build a world, and it works well with the way SCP works because of course everyone's adding entries. So it's like everybody can do that and people can take off in real weird directions and it would still make sense. I can't imagine it happening to the same scale again in the near future. But yeah. Murph is the Nerf now. Oh, is it? Okay, let's have a look. Have you guys seen, is it the song Light It Up? I'm gonna have to double check this. The song Light It Up has a music video. I'll put it in the chat because obviously I can't play it. I think it's Light It Up by Major Lazer. It is Light It Up by Major Lazer. I'll put the link in the chat so you can actually like watch it. But that really reminds me of one of the creations in this where they basically use like lots of textures and stuff like that on, was it like human bodies that are actually dancing? And then they had like applied a texture to them. It kind of reminds me of this because there are some very similar ones to that where yeah, you can like watch them all moving. It's a really interesting video actually. I quite like it. I mean, as far as a music video goes, it's different. It's definitely captivating. I kind of like it. Now I'm just watching it because I'm like, look at all these people. Look at all these people. Like this one's made of hair. Fantastic. This guy's dissolving as he dances. Very cool. Yeah, it reminds me of this. Where's the guy that I'm looking for in this? Because there is one that's very, very similar to that. Oh, there he is. At about 11 minutes, 1 minute, 11 seconds. That guy. Was there anyone else? I feel like there was another one that was reasonably similar, but I think that's the most similar one. Yeah, I'm not seeing any others that like quite look like that. Oh, actually, the person right at the end as well, like right at the end, looks quite similar. Yeah, there you go. Stop watching Major Lazer now. No more Major Lazer. Oh dear. But are there any Major Lasers? Not that I'm aware. That would be Nerf's next thing. You make laser guns. Ah dear. I was gonna debate would be really strong. I didn't know we talked about the subtitle because I listened to this when I was younger, so in my mind Major Lazer is pronounced in terrible English. 0 out of 10. Wait! Oh no, it's the fact that there's no actual oh, damn it. I thought we were doing so well, but it was a 0 out of 10? Shoot. No. I need to rotate this. Hey, move it away from there. Oh, it's goes in the other corner. There you go. I don't know why it always does like, 'cause it's 10 by 10, but it acts like it's not, but it is. It's just 10 by 10. Sure, whatever. You can throw a little tantrum about it if you like. I won't stop you. I will think you're being silly, but I won't stop it. Okay, so where's the dissolvable fabric bits? There it is. Okay. I think it'll be okay like this. And then we'll need some more dissolvable fabric soon. But for now, I think this is fine. I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head now, but that's okay. I didn't even listen to it, I just know the song pretty well. I like that song. They have they do have Nerf laser guns. Oh my god, they're so on it. They know their audience. Heck yeah. Oh, the blatant false advertising, but it's not false. They've actually got lasers, and they are in fact major laser Nerf. Oh dear. Ronnie, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. We're doing some chill work today, getting some stuff done. We're working through it. I think, is it gonna, I don't know. It might be optimistic, but I'm pretty sure we'll have the wings finished by next week. Like Friday next week, I think the wings will be finished by then. Because we're getting very close to making all the extra pieces. Maybe it's a little bit optimistic, but I think at the very least Friday next week we'll either finish the wings or we'll still be working on them. But attaching the armor pieces, not making all the individual pieces anymore. Getting close, I need. Oh, get exciting! Very cool, Ronnie. Very cool. Oh dear, we've been talking a little bit. Well, I don't even know what have we been talking about. Nerf guns, major laser, SCP. Hasbro took out a patent for a dart that has something like RFID in it, so it can register someone getting tagged. Ooh, I like that actually. I do like that. Because that's the thing, is like, Nerf gun stuff doesn't really have anything to say whether or not you've been hit. Like, in laser tag, obviously they have the vests. In paintballing, you can see. But yeah, Nerf doesn't really have anything like that, so that's pretty cool. As long as the darts are not really, really expensive or anything, like, I think that's a pretty good idea. I actually think that's probably about time, really. Ooh, laser tag. I've never done laser tag because of all the flashing lights. I've done paintballing though. My only experience with gun stuff is with the pain. Like, you have to listen, if there's no pain, did you even need to get hit? Airsoft hurts. True. True. Oh dear. Nerf, I feel like it surprises me when I'm hit with a Nerf gun more than it hurts. Like, it's like a shock, like a whoa. I was a monster at paintball. I was terrible at paintball, but I had a really good time. The thing is, people often wouldn't hit me very early on because I was very fast. Like, I was a small target and I was quick, but I also had no aim, so I was not threatening in the least bit. I was basically just a running target. Also, Sonny, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Airsoft is I go for paintball though. Paintball's really fun. It's expensive is the only thing, but then I think all of these are kind of expensive. If you can get like a gift ticket or something to go for your birthday, that's a good call. All fun and games until a gang of Nerf RFID gunmen run around the city shooting fraudulent credit card transactions at people's wallets. The Zero is thinking in the future here. Hey, you're in 2030. Frosty, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to talking about Nerf guns and paintballing and laser tag and RFID. Ow. I think I'm paintballing. That's one of my future plans. I think I had the chance. One of my best friends, Leo, he is obsessed with guns really so he shoots them very well. So yeah, I have no chance. This is the thing, is like there's always going to be someone who's like really, really good, but as long as you're having a good time, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that was my experience. Get to it fairly cheap, especially if you get them second hand. Yeah, paintballing and airsoft, it is an expensive hobby. Like, not that it's a bad hobby, but it's expensive. Oh, maybe you're shooting range start practice. Ooh, dear. I like going in blind and just running around and having a good time. They had a really muddy section the last place we went, like really, really muddy. And so like you would get covered in mud. Like there was no real getting around it. You would just be covered in mud. And they did that section really early, so the majority of the game we like stunk like shit. Like we were so smelly because the mud was smelly. I've seen there are Nerf guns remodeled after real guns with Nerf bullets and casings and all. Ooh. I'll say, Ronnie, if you have an interest in Nerf guns, actually, if anybody has an interest in Nerf guns in general, you should check out Vile Mods. Vile Mods does Nerf gun customizations, makes their own printed parts for them and stuff like that. And they do a lot of it on Twitch. So if you have a genuine interest in Nerf guns, there is someone here that has a lot of experience modifying them. Oh dear. There's that one guy who bought the $20 for bag at the airport store that we vindicated. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's always one. Wait, oh, it's all... No, it's fine, it's fine. It's very deceiving because it's all white. I get confused. Oh, yeah. Morik, you, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. I'll do a proper shout out for Vile actually, just so that if anyone, because we've been talking about Nerf guns so much, if anyone actually wants to, you know, see some more Nerf gun content, you know the streamer to go see. I'm assuming your next stream will be tomorrow, Ryle. I could be wrong, but is it tomorrow? Oh, where am I typing? Where am I typing? That's where I'm typing, yeah. Talking a bit about our favourite shows when we were young. We talked a lot about high school. Wait, no, that's not what that is. How to Train Your Dragon. I'm like, High School of the Dead. It's not that one. She wants to be Astrid. I want to date Astrid. Oh dear. Good tomorrow. Heck yeah. Another Twitcher followed them. Had a bowl of hot ramen and a hot bowl of sake. I just followed you. Ah, you're cutting into a new build. Sick. If you're interested in Nerf content, check out Varmods. If you're interested in garbage content, check out. No. Vile's a very sweet bean. There's a lot of fart stuff on Vile's channel, but they're a very sweet bean. Oh dear. Nostalgia cartoons? Recess? I'd say. And other than that, I did watch a lot of stuff like Pokemon, Digimon, all that. Oil. In there. Recess was great. Recess was great. I love Recess. Oh dear. It may get quite farty. It may get quite farty. All in good fun. Muller shop and they played All Stars on the radio. I mean, oh my god, the radio near my work has just constantly been playing Spaceman by Sam, the guy that represented us for Eurovision. I thought it would stop once Eurovision was over, but no. We still listen to that song every single day at work. Oh my god. There's so much of that one song, and I like the song, I really do. I actually think it's a really good song. It's definitely one of our best entries in recent years, but I've heard it every weekend. Oh my god, I'm up in space, man! Oh, it's a really good song. It is a really good song, but as with any song, if you hear it all the time... No. Dear. Seen Red Mouse and Cabernet 98 Cruise Nerf gun. Oh my god! Fancy! The fancy ones! I managed to, I was very lucky. Vi was doing some giveaways on their channel, and I won a Diva Nerf gun from Overwatch. So it means at some point I need to do a Diva cosplay. I've been a bit preoccupied, unfortunately, with this massive beast, but one day, I will use that gun for a costume. Oh dear. Go. Oh, down there. And I'm trying to get it the whole way around without changing my thread, but as you can see, my thread is quite short right now, so I'm kind of... I'm walking the line. Towing the line, maybe, not walking the line. I'm not walking yet, I'm towing it. Here we are. Get that in there. Oh, yes. Let's not do that. And then I'll put a stitch around the middle so that it stays nice and close to the edge. And then I'll tie it off. Heck yeah. Nice. We got there. Oh, I'm not sure if I've seen the magnum. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. Okay, let's tie this off quickly. It's nearly watching the machine time. There we go. I love watching the machine time. The time where the machine likes to be watched or it'll do something wrong. There you go. That's all beaded now. Heck yeah. Is it time? It is time. Okay. Oh, you are very warm today. Jesus Christ, Ash, you're hot. Woo! I might let it finish this embroidery and then I'll give it a little bit of a break because my machine is hot right now. Jesus Christ. I mean, it is warm in here in general, but like, it shouldn't really be that warm. It's too warm. Make sure this goes up. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't move too much, despite the fact that the, what do you call it, stabilizer is a bit off. Go with it and just hope, I think. Showing reels. Forgot the name of the page, but I'm pretty sure it's downscaled of the actual size of a real gun. Do you do custom-made guns like those? Sunkoi, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Sunkoi is another person who's in the TwitchCon Amsterdam finals. They're in the SFX category. Oh my god, we've had a few people in today. We've had you, Hut, and Chiba. Welcome on in, everyone. You need like a tic-tac cold machine. Yeah, I don't actually know how I would go about making the machine colder other than to give it a bit of a break, to be honest, because the embroidery machine, it doesn't really, not like a computer, right? It doesn't really have things in it built for coldness. So I'm not really sure. I'll just give it a break after this one and hopefully that'll be okay. Oh dear, fitting lights for the fans, exactly. Go for a sci-fi looks like we'll make next build based off a dragon. I see, it's kind of like a Valorant feel to them. A lot of stuff I work on is internal mods, integrations. Yeah, Vile does a lot of internal stuff. It's complicated but cool. And they do a lot of the like modeling and 3D printing for those parts on stream. So you get the whole process from like when they start modeling them and why they're modeling them like that as well, because a lot of the time it is for practical reasons in mind, not just decorative reasons. It's very heckin' cool. Oh dear. Right, that's one done. I do have another one, but I might hold off for a second because my embroidery machine is pretty close to finishing that. And then we'll take like a little checking the machine break, you know? I just worry if it gets that warm because like it shouldn't do. It shouldn't be this warm. Dear, doing 3D modeling on Steam lately. Heck yeah. Feel it there, but underneath the piece it's actually embroidered, I can feel it. It is hot in here though, like it's already 25 degrees outside, which means we're probably already hitting about 30 degrees in the craft room. So it is hot, it might just mean that it needs more breaks. So much stuff to print right now. Now that you mentioned modeling. Nervous when it's all warm like that. I want my machine to be happy. Oh dear. We've gotta go, Ronnie. You're fine. Take care of yourself. Have a nice rest of your day. Have a rest of your day nice. Oh dear. I've got so... Oh dear. Because of the muck we were doing on stream the other day. USB fan on it? Do I have any nearby? I have some downstairs, but not up here. Might not be a bad call for the next time we do it on stream though. Like, the machine itself is fine. It's not having any issues with the stitching and stuff like that. Like, it's still running very smoothly. It's just hot, and I don't want any of my machines to get that hot, to be honest. I have to let it finish its embroidery, otherwise I'm kind of screwed and like I've ruined the piece of fabric. But yeah, normally when it's this hot, I wouldn't want it to be doing anything. I just want to leave it cool down. That's alright. It's alright. Don't think about it too much. I'm not going to think about it too much. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Oh dear. I'm sure it'll be fine with just a little bit of a break. Also, how long? Oh, okay. I thought I'd only been streaming for an hour, and I was like, how have I managed to do 4 16-minute embroideries in 1 hour? Like, that's not logically how that works. That being said, we must have been pretty good to even get 4 of them done within an hour and a half. We must have been very on it as far as doing the extra pieces, because of course we have to take it out and also reposition it and all that kind of stuff, trim it halfway through, and we must be on it today. Oh dear. Do your thing, yeah. Do the thing. Excuse me. Has one quick run of... So these ones are a little different. I'll talk about this quickly. These ones are a little different to how we've done these embroideries in the order of them. These ones have a column stitch around the outside. The reason they have a column stitch around the outside is because it helps seal in all the embroidery that we do outside of that column stitch. These ones, we don't have any sort of column stitch, and the reason is because we're hand going around the outside, like beading all of them, right? So it would be a waste of thread to put a column stitch over it. It would just make it really thick and more difficult to bead through. But these ones, because I'm not beading them or anything like that, they don't have that issue. And so I can put the column stitch around the edge. It thickens it up, but it also really strengthens that edge. And especially if it's like a lace, where that is just going to be like the edge of the fabric. It's good. Makes it a lot more strong. What are you making? I am making armor and a lace cape for a costume. It's a big old costume. Specifically, you can actually see it a little bit. See that white bit where my finger is? There. That's kind of what we're making on the machine right now. But then this piece is a piece of armor. These are all going to be armor pieces. So they're all embroideries, and then we bead and sequin into them to make them more 3D. Oh, and thank you for putting the cosplay link in the chat, but I appreciate it. Try and decide on the short game to play. I could play Uncharted: The Lost Legacy and make or replay Hellblade, or about a million other games in the collection. Yeah, when you have so many games, it's difficult. Why don't you play Wobbledogs? Why not Wobbledogs? Zero, that would be my game recommendation. Play Wobbledogs. It's a game with dogs and they wobble. And you breed them. And you make even more wobbly dogs. Does that sound like the kind of game you'd be up for? Wobbledogs. Oh dear. It's very cursed, but it's also very cute. There you go. Play your boy Kong Ming for the 3DS. Oh dear. Yeah, play that. There you go. That's my favorite game. Oh dear. Oh. You finished? I'm just doing a bit of trimming. Let's just turn you off for a bit and take this off the bottom, just so that it doesn't have anything covering it while it cools down. These are the edges, by the way, that we're making. They look like petals. I like them a lot. But yeah, that's... Specifically, it's this bit at the front. It's really hot. Can I remove the carriage for a bit, maybe? Can't remember if there's a way you have to do this. There you go. This is the bit that's hot. So I'm gonna take that off for a bit and just let it be without that. It is hot under there as well, to be fair. There you go. Cool the bits down separately. Jenny, please don't introduce more games into my collection. I am drowning. But wobbledogs, 0. Wobbledogs. I couldn't even begin to count. Wobbledogs is great. It's like, so you hatch your first dog out of an egg, and then over time you can mutate your dog, and then it like goes into its like, I think it's called pupate. It pupates into a more mutated dog, and then you can breed those dogs with other mutated dogs, and so that your dog wobbles more and more and more. And yeah. You hatch a dog. Yeah, so you have to get an unfertilized dog egg to start with, and then you fertilize it with the 2 dogs that you want, that normally are like the most wobbliest, or like they have like a feature you want to continue, and then you feed the dogs all sorts of different things, which gives them different bacteria and stuff inside them, so that you can mutate them in different ways, and the dogs wobble. Yeah. Thank you for the egg, dog egg. Yeah, they're kind of big and they're kind of a bug and kind of snap. Oh god. I think in terms of disc-based PS4 5, I have about 80, and then the digital stuff. But the thing is, like, I don't know if anyone else here gets Humble Bundle stuff. If you pick up Humble Bundle stuff, you have now thousands of games. Thousands of games. You just have thousands of games. That's it. I dropped my dog egg. Oh no! Was it fertilized or unfertilized? Unfortunately, once you fertilize your dog egg, there's no going back. That is your dog now. Shame. No go backsies. What color is dog egg? I think they're white. But then the dogs can be like any color. Like, I have some white dogs, and then I have some purple dogs and some pink dogs. And they all have different like body and leg colors. The new batch of dogs I have like spider-like legs, and they have green noses and green ears. I think that's because I made them eat their own cocoons, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was the cocoons that made that happen. I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna hardline starts on where life begins. Oh dear. It begins at fertilization of the dog egg. Once you fertilize your dog egg, you cannot go back. That is now a fertilized egg. Hardline starts. Well, I don't even know what that would equate to though. Because the difference is that you lay the egg and then you fertilize it. So like sometimes your dogs will lay eggs and then they're not fertilized eggs, but you can choose 2 different dogs to fertilize the egg that has come by. Does that make sense? So like if dog A laid an egg, you could fertilize the egg with dog B and C, and then dog A wouldn't even have any influence on the dog's genetics. So, yeah, also sometimes the game gives you eggs, and so you don't even know what dog those eggs came from. You can also, like, hatch a regular egg at any point, which is like, you don't need the eggs, you just generate a dog. But they're like very plain and they have minimal mutations. So for the most part, you don't want to do that unless you're running really low on dogs, which I don't think the game ever really makes it that you should run that low on dogs. But if you're running really low, you can hatch a generic unmutated dog. Oh dude, that's definitely not how genetics work. Oh listen, I've played the game. I understand now how dogs work. A lot of research was done into dogs for this game. Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of like The Sims in that the dogs go through different generations of their life. So when they're like, you know, child, toddler, teenager, obviously they're just growing and they mutate at every stage. So like between child to teenager to young adult, they'll mutate several times, and so you'll hatch them on the ceiling. They like get What's a weird time to sell? Oh my god, a baby! Speaking of babies, Luna, thank you so much for the sub, baby. It's very heckin' kind of you. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. My letter made it to New Zealand. Yay! I had a curse gifted Pat's away for a couple of weeks now. Oh, yeah. I had to. I sent something to somebody for a prize once, and it took like a month to get to them, and I felt so bad. But it was just all the customs and everything. We got evolution wrong too. What do you mean we got evolution wrong? So the way that it happens is like you have your dog and it's growing up. It starts as like a really small dog and it gets bigger and bigger. But at every life step, it turns into a cocoon, attaches itself to the ceiling, and then you mutate it or pupate it. Pupate it? You do something to it, and then you can pet the cocoon and the mutation chance will go up, and then you hatch it from the cocoon, and oftentimes the dog will eat the cocoon without you even telling it to, but if it does, then it will pick up different bacteria, so like be careful on that. Oh dear, you're the baby. Oh heck. Welcome on in. Oh dear. So yeah, it's really interesting though. There's some interesting toys you can give the dogs as well. They sometimes dig up toys on their own. I'm really enjoying just filling the pod with plants. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You keep your dogs like hamsters. So they get like a hamster cage almost that your dogs stay in. And then you get tubes to collect the cages to each other. And then your dogs can go through the tubes. Ah dear, there's so much to take in with this game. Guys, listen, wobbledogs, right? It's the new hit game that all your friends are talking about, specifically me, wobbledogs. So I had not sleep before 4 a.m. I had a really, I think maybe last night was just a bad night, right? Because a lot of people, including myself, had a bad night's sleep last night. Bad night sleep day. I have not a bloody clue what she's on about. This room must be really hot. No. Right, I'll do a wobble dog stream and you guys can meet my breeded dogs. Like, they're cute. They are getting, for some reason, a lot of my dogs are getting like the really skinny leg mutation. So it must be like I'm feeding them. But like, they can't really walk very well because their legs are so thin. So they kind of like bounce and hop around. But like, their bodies are like bricks, and then their legs are like very small. They look like the pineapple on a stick, but it's my dog, you know? It doesn't matter if I feed them, their legs won't grow. Oh dear. Oh, hamster. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, no.
Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one badum TSH.
The badum TH. Very good. God damn it, Jason, but welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Very kind of you. I really want this game to be a fever dream and jelly. So I've got it on. I can see it. Listen, if I minimize you guys, you know what I see? Wobbledogs. It's right there. It's right there. I've got it on my desktop. It's real. Potatoes on toothpicks. That is what they look like. Potatoes on toothpicks. Oh, that's the other thing. So your dogs obviously go through the generation of their life. And like when they get to the end of their life, unfortunately your dogs die. And the game does make it so that you can go and watch your dogs die so that you can be there with them. And when they die, they explode into parts. And then if your other dogs eat the parts, they get like extra genes for mutations. And it depends on the part they eat as well. So if they eat the body or the legs or the head, it's all a little bit different. And you can see in like your list of bacteria where it came from, whether it came from like, a mango or the head of a dog. Jelly, you're not even looking at the monitor. No! Jelly's gonna stop streaming. I will. Listen, I'll end this stream right now just to play Wobble Dogs. Unfortunately, I don't have my other monitor attached, so I couldn't actually stream it right now, so I just be playing it for me. Doing one of Raw Pops in 2 days. I need help. What you sound like you need is a good cup of tea and some TLC. I get you though. You do sometimes just get into a mood, right, of making stuff, and then like suddenly you're like, Jesus Christ, how did I become this productive when I haven't been this productive in like 2 months? And now I've been this productive in 2 days? Like, it happens. A morbid but interesting game. Yeah, like, listen, I'm not sponsored by wobbledogs, but maybe look at wobbledogs. maybe go have a little look. It's really relaxing as well because like you're just watching your dogs wobble around and like they really do be wobbling and you can mutate them so they're more wobbly. Like so there's like a stability when you breed your dogs, you get your first litter and then you can choose 2 from the litter to breed with each other and then 2 to breed with each other. But every time you like go down the rabbit hole of breeding, it reduces the wobbling stability. And so your dogs get wobblier and wobblier and wobblier. And then if it hits 0%, you have really wobbly dogs. But also it's really highly likely that you will get a small litter and then you'll only have 1 dog and you have to pick that one. So you want to be a bit careful that you don't just get stuck with the last dog. You should be sponsored. Heck yeah. Oh, beef teriyaki with egg. Oh, Jason, that sounds delicious. Very nice. Very nice. So there's wobble incest. Well, I don't think so because I don't think any of the dogs actually exist except the one that you pick. It's weird. It's like here's the option of litter that you could get. Now combine 2 of the litter to create a new litter. Now combine 2 of that litter to create a new litter. But I don't think, because otherwise each pairing of dogs makes like 1,000 puppies and it's like there's no way that's happening. I think it's more like they just take you down the mutation line more and none of the dogs exist unless you pick one. And then that one dog exists and that is the litter for the fertilized egg. You know? Does this make sense? Eugenics. I don't know. Let me double check what eugenics is. I think so. But like you get to see all of the offspring and like what they could be and then you get to combine dogs from there. Planned breeding. Yeah. Definitely sounds like planned breeding. That's for sure. Line breeding, yeah. So it's like you take your 2 wobbliest dogs with maybe some features that you want to see replicated, but then sometimes they'll have mutations even within that if you keep breeding them with each other. So like your first litter, they might all look like the parents, but then so you combine 2 of those and then you go further down the rabbit hole and eventually they're popping up in different colors, their leg structures are changing and stuff like that. And yeah, it's like that. And the idea is to make the wobbliest dog. Because if you pick it from the first litter every time, then like you'll have reasonably boring dogs. Oh dear. It's not good stuff. You know what? Even within the wobbledogs, it feels a bit odd, but like, I don't really know how to explain it. I guess it kind of is as if they created like 10 layers of incest and then you get the dog out of that, except as soon as you pick the dog, none of the incest exists anymore. Does that make sense? Is this making sense to anyone? So it's like, yeah, kind of. It's kind of incestuous, but then once you pick a dog, it doesn't exist anyway, so I guess it's fine. I don't know. The wobbledog's lore is long and complicated, and I don't always have the answers. Oh no, Shifty. No, that's very out of context. Also, Squid, welcome on in. Squid, are you familiar with a game called Wobbledogs? Oh no, is nobody else familiar with Wobbledogs as a game, by the way? Because like, I feel like Steam has been advertising it pretty heavily. Oh dear, that was a hell of a line to walk into, sorry. We're talking about Wobbledogs. It was a journey. You played Wobbledogs! Yes! I love Wobbledogs! I've at the moment, all of my dogs look like spiders because I've got like the really skinny leg gene going on, but I love them. Also, one of my dogs has the body of a cheese. Very cute. But I'm still pretty early in it. And how would you explain breeding in Wobbledogs? Because apparently I'm doing a really bad job of it. Oh dear. The breeding is difficult to explain, I feel. Especially since it comes out of an unfertilized egg, and oftentimes you don't even know which dog egg that belongs to. Oh my god, I'm going to the best ukulele! Welcome on in. Yeah, it... Oh dear. How many quotes are that? Over 500. Great. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other things. There's like 10 layers of incest so you get to a good dog. Think you nailed it. Yeah. But then once you pick the dog, the incest is deleted anyway. And they never existed. I don't really understand how that works. There is like a massive stone dog god in the sky, and they smash the parents together until the dog egg has plenty of hearts on it, and then it is fertilized. Yeah. Like, one of these graphics is cute, isn't it? Look at them wobbling around. Wait, can we watch this? If I open Steam, can I, is there like is something that I can show everyone? Because I feel crazy. Steam. I would have to search for it on here, I suppose, because... Oh, thank you for the egg. Wobbledogs, there it is. Stop. Make sure that I'm not gonna dox myself. I don't think that I am. Can I make it bigger? I can. Oh. Okay. Do not autoplay it, that's fine. Excuse me, I'm just being a streamer. I know what I'm doing. I want to show you all the wobbledogs thing. If I do display capture... yeah, that's good. It's not that. That's not what I want. Oops. If I do... window capture, maybe. Okay. That is the one. Right. Okay, but you can't see it. Cancel. Okay. How do I... Can you see it now? Not that I could ask. Listen, I'm gonna watch it and just assume you can see it because I don't know otherwise. If not, you get to hear dogs. See, look at those dogs. They can fly. I haven't had any of that yet. There's the egg. Oh yeah, look, these are all pupating at once. And then they all hatch. Oh my god. Look at the gut bacteria. Oh yeah, you definitely want to breed those two together. And then here's the breeding. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't even know you'd get it like that yet. Oh my god, spoilers for me. I do like the themes. I want to have a spooky room. I also, yeah, I like the toxic waste as well. Here's their hamster setup. Those are the dogs flying. Yay! Oh my god, he's so wiggly. Oh no, they pooping. That doesn't even look like a dog. Where's his legs? Oh dear. That's what mine look like right now. Mine look like spiders. Oh my god, it's a two-headed dog. Oh my god. Right, so do you guys see that? And do you feel the vibe that is wobbledogs? Did you see it? Oh dear. The game's imaginary. You can't see it. Oh no! Could you not see it? Shoot, it's difficult because I can't have them both up at once. Why can't you see it? I was having a good time. I was having a good time. Could only see your stream. Thanks, Cone. I wonder why. Because I feel like that is Steam for me. Why? Okay. What if I did that? Smaller, please, because I can't see. There you go. Okay, what about now? Okay, well now it's... Why can't you see any of this? Oh, maybe it's just, like, prevent me from doxing myself. It could be that, to be honest. Maybe it's, like, anti-dox. Oh, well, it's fine. It sounds like I'm describing a secret. Thanks, Dem. Welcome. You capture the game. Oh, is it a game capture? Okay. We'll try one more time then. Except I've deleted it, and so I will need to bring it back. God damn it. Listen, I will spend as much time as I heckin' want looking at wobbledogs. Forever. Wobbledogs, please. Okay, so that's wobbledogs. Yes, it's in my library because I've already played it. I need a game capture. Sure, whatever. Specific window. It doesn't come up as a game, unfortunately. All right. So I can't do it as a game capture. Oh dear. Screen capture would have shown it, but then it shows everything. Yeah, it might be easier to show the video on YouTube. Oh, is it on YouTube? Okay. Well, right now I'm looking up eugenics, which is not my intention. Where is YouTube? There is YouTube. And if I go to wobbledogs, will I need the trailer? I probably need the trailer, right? There you go, trailer. I think it's this one, yeah. And then, cool, okay, good. And then what I need to do is go over here. We go into window capture. Wobbledogs. Ah, there it is. Okay. And then what I want to do is this. And go to excuse me, I'm just being a pro streamer. Don't mind me. And no, that should be and that should be like that, maybe. Okay. Bring that up. Put that there. And then, can you see... What? What? Oh dear. Don't worry guys, I've streamed before. Close. Wait, where is... Ah, there it is. Why is it like this? Cancel. Transform. Maybe it needs... Oh, okay. What has happened? What has actually happened? I don't... Oh, it's gone back to that. I need it on that. There you go. There you go. Help. Okay, listen, it's a little bit big. However, wobbledogs. We got it. There it is. Oh my god. Perfect. Make it smaller. Okay, I'll make it smaller. It cuts off there for some reason. There you go. Oh my god. How do you like that, wobbledogs? There we go. Perfect. All right, let me just... There. Now you can see what I see. There it is. Look at them fly. The thing is as well, a lot of my dogs are called the same thing as the ones in here because they're automatically generated names, so I just go yes for. Oh dear, like I have a Frantic, I have a Kiwi. Oh, there's their gut bacteria. Here's some of the breeding stuff, so they've got stubs and spuds. And look at that, look at those breeded dogs with those characteristics. Hecking cute. See, I haven't upgraded my dog pile to that point yet. I had no idea that you could do that. I am behind, clearly. I also don't have trees, so waiting for trees. I have the fans, and I think I have the nuclear waste, but yeah. Oh my god. And there's their hamster. They're flying. Oh my god, so quirky. So quirky. Pooing, so quirky. Oh my god, I just saw that the dogs were not very happy. You need to look after your dogs better, especially the ones like that with no legs. Oh yeah, that's what mine look like, the spider one. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I don't have any two-headed dogs. None of that. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, now you've seen it. We did it. Good stuff. Wob. Fake CGI, a lot of spuds. Jelly used our sub money to commission a fake trailer for her fever dream. Yeah. That's what happened. Don't tell anyone there's a secret. Oh dear. Oh no, Squid. It happens though. It happens. I only have a couple of, I think I have 3 of the rooms for them right now, so at the moment they're not getting too stuck. A lot of them aren't going to the downstairs one though. I put some music on to see if they preferred that, but they're not really going. That's my space themed one. I thought it was 2 girls, 4 girls, 2 cups. Sorry, Dem. I'm sorry, Dem. None of that today. Today is only wobbledogs. But yeah, if you guys are interested, it's a very interesting game. Yeah. I hope it makes a bit more sense to you now, at least. Do you feel enlightened in the world of wobbling dogs? Oh, dear. I'm having a hard day. I just watched my wobbling dogs. Added to my wish list for when I get money. Yeah, it is a little bit pricey. I haven't bought a new game for a really long time, so I was kind of in a good position to go out and buy it, but yeah, it's a little bit pricey. But if you want like just a wasting the hours away kind of game, it's great. Your dogs wobble. It's a happy time. Oh dear. They make happy noises when you pet them unless they don't like to be pet. Some dogs don't like to be pet. Yeah. It's a good time. I feel like unlearn the facts from the video was added, just the audio was easier to grasp. but like they got wings and they can have really long tails, and you can have double-headed dogs. I got like spider dogs at the moment. Also, like their body shape can change, so they can have like the regular rectangle, but they can also be like triangular. It'll probably be the quarry. I have only really seen clips of the quarry where like it zooms in super close to their faces and they're like, and that's all I've seen of the quarry. I've seen the super zoomed in faces, and I've been trying to avoid it a little bit because I don't know whether I want to play it yet, and if it's a horror-ish game, like I don't want to be spoiled, but I have been seeing those floating around and it's quite funny. By the way, do you see the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared just dropped a new... Did they? I thought they'd finished. That's a surprise. I guess they've had time, right, to make another one, but oh. That's a classic series at this point. Oh dear. Yeah. I like that they're short and I can watch the whole thing. It's been 6 years. Yeah, I thought they had finished. Like they had wrapped up everything and yeah. I guess. Stories like that, do they ever really finish though? Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, that's a proper YouTube classic, I'd say, at this point. They also showed a Channel 4 look. Oh. No! Oh, I can't watch them more than like 5 minutes of it in a row. If they make it into like an actual television series, I won't be able to sit for a whole episode. Oh dear, I finished well, yeah. You wonder if they picked it up, that's true. If it's been picked up by like a television company, then maybe it would go in a slightly different direction. But, or, cause you know, they did very short videos, and although they were like quite formulaic, I'd say like, it worked well because they were so short and everything happened and felt like it was going out of control very quickly. If they had like a full run length of a television episode, I wonder what they'd do and how they'd do it. Oh dear, it was 3 years ago now, but still. The trailers were announced years ago. Oh, were they? I'm just behind then, clearly. No idea what's going on the internet. The lore was nuts. The lore is nuts. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Oh dear. Oh yeah. It was perfect for the internet at the time when it came out, that's for sure. Oh dear, thank you. Welcome on in, Astro. Hacking dancing. Oh dear, it's very warm. Help me, it's hot. And I don't deal with heat very well. My machine clearly is the same mindset as me. How are you doing, by the way? It is better. I can still feel that it's been warm, which honestly is quite a while, but it's not like it was. It was almost too hot to touch, so like, it's very hot. I don't know how that happened. It's very warm. I'll leave that for the rest of the stream and just give it a proper cool down, and I can always set it up later on in the day and keep going with it. Answer your DM. You don't have to let me know what happened ahead of time. You can just let me know then. Hope you're like, oh yeah, you're all good. I saw you alive yesterday and I was like, I can't do it. I could probably have listened, but I wouldn't have been able to watch you draw it. So it's like this. Ah. There's days like that in it. Like, what are you gonna do? I have been thinking that I should probably put that on my stream more though, because now that you can do it, you can put it that you are like, not watching. You're watching without video. It's like, that would probably be a good idea. Because a lot of the time when I raid, I do continue to watch, but I watch without video so that I'm not staring at a screen. But yeah. Oh dear, played that some years ago. They released a full trailer and showed the first episode somewhere. Thought it never got a full release. Coming out on Channel 4 here though. Good God. I wonder how that will do. Oh no, you're fine, yeah. I am doing better. I think the heat's just getting to me a bit, to be honest. So most of the days I'm spending in the living room at the moment, away from the heat. It's a bit colder in there. That's the one thing. In the winter, the kitchen and living room are freezing, and it's like you don't want to spend time in it because it's so cold. When it comes to the summer, the only place you want to be in this house is the kitchen and living room, because it's actually a reasonable temperature in there most of the time, and it can get a breeze. So, yeah. What other hobbies do I enjoy? I mean, my big hobby is definitely sewing and offsets of sewing. Outside of that, I am also a classical guitarist. But I don't do as much of it at the moment because I do tend to focus hobbies like nothing else. So I do very much enjoy classical guitar, and I would say that I'm pretty good at it, but I've not done it for a little while now. What else do I like to do? I like rigging VTubers, but I haven't done that for a little bit either. Again, I've just been really busy with this costume. But outside of this costume, I like rigging VTubers. I do like playing video games. And yeah, that probably wraps it up. I might have another hobby, but I've forgotten it. I like going to cafes and tasting their seasonal drinks. Is that a hobby? I enjoy that a lot. I go out of my way to do it. I go to cafes and I taste the seasonal drinks. Every time it changes, I try and make my way through their whole seasonal menu, and then the seasons change and I do it again. I don't know if that counts as a hobby, but I do really enjoy that. It used to be a bit easier because I used to live near a cafe. Now it's a little difficult. Bit more traveling. But heck. I did actually try a seasonal drink on Tuesday, and oh my god. Is cowpole something you get outside the UK? It's like something you'll have as a kid if you have a cold. My drink tasted like cowpole, and like it was thick and it was really syrupy and it just tasted like cowpole, and I really struggled to finish it because I didn't want to seem rude and like not finish my seasonal drink. But God, was it bad. It's a shame because I also really like that cafe. I would say 99% of the time, whatever I order, I actually really enjoy it there. I have a really good track record of having good drinks there. But, god damn, yeah, this particular one, not for me, that's for sure. Like, the first sip was okay, and then after that I was like, I can't, this is a lot. Hi. Deli's favourite video game is actually Farmville. I used to play Farmville religiously, can I just say. I used to. Like, when I was in secondary school, like, both me and my siblings would argue on who got to go on the computer first so that we could check on our farm. And then we'd all be sending each other rope and stuff and hay to complete the quests. So I was proper into Farmville for a long time. I think it's my whole family was. I think that makes it worse if like you're in a family where everyone's obsessed with it. Yeah. Ah, dear. That's cough syrup. It's kind of like a cough syrup. It definitely has that kind of taste. Ugh. It's like got paracetamol and stuff like that in it, but in smaller doses, ready for kids. Yeah. Neopets, anyone? I never had Neopets. Because I think, was that one of the ones where no, maybe it wasn't Neo, maybe that was Mushy Monsters. There was like some that you had to buy like a physical plushie to play the game of. And so because I never had the physical plushies, I never was able to do them. I did Club Penguin, and I did Farmville. I played more Club Penguin on my friends though, because she had membership. So I play more on her account than I would on my own. Go over to her house and play Club Penguin. There we go. I did also within this, like, again, I never had this one myself. I did have Club Penguin, but I didn't have this one. I did go over to another friend and play Habbo Hotel at theirs. Oh dear. Like, those were the two that I had more experience with. Club Penguin I definitely had the most experience with, because although I preferred my friend's membership account, I did have my own account so I could play it at home. But yeah, I really liked Habbo Hotel and Club Penguin. I think I did prefer Club Penguin because it was cuter. Oh dear. I spent so many hours on Neopets. Hidden Rainbows worked on Club Penguin. Oh! Heck yeah. Well, I very much enjoyed it. I became a secret agent and I take people on tours and I do all the secret agent missions and I had a very good time. The thing is, because if you don't have a membership, it's really difficult to go buy clothing or anything like that. So you'd have to, like, you'd take part in every single event they did, because sometimes they'd give away like a seasonal piece of clothing, like a new hat or a jumper. And that way, like, my penguin looked like it was fully decked out all the time, but it was just because I did all the seasonal events. So like, they were things that anyone can get, whether you're a member or not. And I did that a lot, so that my penguin looked cool. The other thing is, if you're not a member, you can only have 2 puffles, and I always wanted more puffles, but you know. It is what it is. I always wanted to play Toontown as a kid that played Club Penguin. Did you try to tip the iceberg? Did you play the minecart game a lot? I hated the pizza game. The game where you had to put toppings on a pizza stressed me out so much. Minecarts was the way to make money in my mind, or the tobogganing one. That is a broad range, Shifty. A very broad range. That being said, unironically, I think a lot of people feel this way, right? Revengeance has such a good OST, and it's so refreshing to have actual songs as part of the OST. Like, don't get me wrong, I love songs like this, for instance, which are just like musical, and it works really well for the game that it goes to. But having like actual songs in an OST that are part of the game is so refreshing. It's really nice. I like that a lot. I like the fishing game. Oh yeah, the fishing game was a good way of making money. You're right. You get the big fish at the end. Very cool. Would get out of bed for an IRL hat or shirt would play, we'd get a digital eye. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Oh dear. I mean, sounds stupid. I really played Club Penguin like it was an MMO. Like I was collecting everything. I was saving money for like events and stuff like that. I'm glad I didn't get into RuneScape or World of Warcraft and stuff like that when that was happening, because I would have been terrible for it. So bad. Because like I was bad enough on Farmville and Club Penguin. I did not need something like that coming in and destroying any remaining concentration I had. Not that I think they're bad games. I think the issue would have been that I enjoyed them too much. Oh dear. I blast the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack at the beginning of every stream nowadays. It really pumps me up. Yeah, it's got a lot of songs in it for real, but like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just really good. I really like that they did that. And again, it's not going to work for every game. Like, I wouldn't put it suddenly like in Theme Hospital or something like that. But for the game that it came from, it's just really, really cool. And I feel like they could do that with more games. And people probably would like it. I think this is the Planet Coaster one, isn't it? Or is it the Polybridge? This is Polybridge. The Polybridge soundtrack is really, really relaxing. It kind of has to be, because otherwise you're going to get stressed out playing that game. But yeah, Polybridge. Ah, dear. I actually played Polybridge with Shiny, so we played it together. It's not a multiplayer game, but we both like take turns trying to work out how to do the bridge. It was very fun. I was very much enjoyed it playing it like that. That way if I get stuck, someone else can try. There we go. Oh, I sound trying to feel the thing. I mean, it would be amazing, but like, could you, like, Theme Hospital, like, start your new hospital in the end. It would feel like you were sending people there to die. Oh dear. Especially with songs like Rules of Nature. I just don't think you could get away with playing that in a hospital. Oh dear. Yeah, I like the more intense, like that's part of the reason I think I really, really enjoy the Doom soundtrack, because the Doom soundtrack, it's fantastic, really, really good. And while I don't necessarily think the OST particularly fits the streams that I do, it's one of my favorite OSTs. I really love that OST. I just think it's so, so good. And like, I would put it in my stream, except my streams are not that kind of streams, and I'm trying to create like a chill environment, and I can't think of much less chill than the Doom OST, but I love it. Oh dear. Kasamu, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need to get some rest. Oh yeah, that's fair. That is fair, Dem. Look after yourself. Get some good Z's. Thank you for popping by though. If you haven't met Dem before, Dem is one of my mods, but they also do streaming on their own channel. So they do a mixture of video games as well as sometimes they do art streams. Yeah, if you're looking for that. For the Doom soundtrack shred, it's so good. But yeah, I just don't feel like it would fit it. And they got like a flood array board. Exactly! Can you imagine like watching all the customers or patients even like marching into that? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you for doing the Dem shout out as well. There they are. There they are. But a rip and tear anytime you use. You know what, actually though, that would somewhat accurately reflect my emotions that I have when I have to unpick anything. Next time. Next time I have to unpick something, I'll make sure I have it on hand to change from my very chill OST to rip and tear. When I worked at a real hospital radio, there are definitely less songs we weren't allowed to play. Might be funny in game. Yeah, you know what? That doesn't surprise me. Who was it? So we were getting, you know, when we get all our like booster jabs and stuff like that. I don't remember who it was. Somebody, was it Shifty? Was it someone else? I don't know, but I think they were playing like Staying Alive while getting their booster jab, and I think it was Zombie by the Cranberries. There was some interesting songs playing. Hospital customers. Whoa, what is this about? I like a Doom radio beats to rip and tear to. Oh my god. I love that. That's good. Yeah, when I got booted up, they're playing. Oh, you were playing. Yeah, you were Zombie. So was I Staying Alive then? I know I had something similar. I guess you had the Zombies and I had Staying Alive. Regardless, interesting song choices for getting a jab. Oh dear. That's the thing, that was over a year ago now, right? Or around a year ago. I did have a booster, but my booster was done somewhere else, so it wasn't quite the same. More traveling as well, so I had to travel further for my booster. It's Enter Sandman. Waiting for I really like that. I really like the idea of everyone waiting in a queue and they're just like blasting sand. Oh dear. Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, it's not good as bad, but it's great. Oh. No music. You had no music. Oh no. We had like at both places I went, they were playing music, but one of them it was like a much bigger area, so it was like playing over speakers and stuff like that. And the other one was much smaller. I feel like I keep just losing sequence. There you go. So it was like, it's quite surreal. Everyone queuing for a jab, and they're like jabbing like 20 people at once and stuff like that. And you're just there listening to like, I don't know, it's weird. It's very surreal. Because like I've had flu jabs for years and stuff like that. So I've had like yearly jabs, and they've always been very private. Like you just kind of go into a room with the doctor or nurse and they give you your flu jab. They check that you don't have any allergies and that you've had the jab before and you're all good, right? But it's like a very private thing, whereas this was not private at all. It was like, you want to get jabbed in front of like 30 people? Let's go. Oh dear. It was very odd. But they were very, to be honest though, they had like a quiet room, I think, for people that were nervous and stuff like that. Every time I went, they asked if I was nervous, because I have like just generally quite shaky hands, and I'm also very pale, and so I'd be like, "Are you okay? You look nervous." And I'm like, "No, this is literally just how I look all the time. Thanks anyway." I'll be honest, I don't like blood tests, but I'm pretty damn fine with jabs. And I can still do blood tests, I just don't like them. It's more like I don't dislike the blood test itself too much, but like I always worry that I'm going to faint, and then the worrying about fainting is what gets me. Look at my blood test had a Dracula doll. Oh my god. That's a vibe. That is a vibe. I kind of like it though. I like those little like jokes. Oh dear. Yeah, I always worry I'm gonna faint, and I really don't want to faint, because I just don't think I have a lot of blood, honestly. You take any and I'm like, where? But I know be sitting down for a while, so I had... You took one of your ukuleles with you? Oh my god. Heck yeah. I'll be honest, we weren't waiting around, like, the people that I was with, we weren't waiting around for very long. One of them I walked straight through and like immediately got jabbed, and I think I had to wait like 5 minutes on the other one, and then of course do like the 10 minutes sitting facing a wall, but like it was really quick. What's up, Builder? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. But yeah, it was very, very quick, basically every time. Never had that long to wait, and like, yeah, like I said, one time I literally walked straight through, got jabbed, sat down. Like, it's so quick. Maybe that's because of the times I was going though. I'm not sure. I did basically collapse my booster, but it was the other medical stuff that caused it. Ah, yeah. And the thing is, like, I'm not afraid of blood tests at all, but like, I am afraid that I'll faint from the blood test, and it's just because you've taken my blood, and thus I shall faint. But yeah, that's always my concern is that, but I'm pretty good at doing it these days. I think I've only fainted once or twice though. As long as I don't stand up immediately afterwards, I'm normally okay. Like, give myself good, like, you know, 10, 20 seconds and then get up, and then I'm fine. It's only if I like try to rush away that I'll be like, whoa. Oh dear. I'm just popping some sequins in the moment, by the way, which is why this bit's it doesn't really like anything's being added. It's just like a little line of shiny sequins. I did it on the other side, and I realized I hadn't really put any sequins into the wings yet, so I figured I'd start adding some. I mean, didn't get behind on sequins, you know? Oh my god. The fact it is so hot already. Ah. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? We're surviving. Well, my embroidery machine isn't. My embroidery machine needs breaks. I'm surviving. Go. Get that one through there. It's still a pretty simple design, this one. Like, there's nothing that out there, but I like it. It makes me happy. Add a little bit of sequin, and honestly, that's pretty much all it takes, and I'm happy. There we go. Right. Oh yeah. I'll be honest, I think I'm gonna end it there, because we're hitting 25. I've been hitting 25 for a while, which means it's probably about 30 degrees in here, and honestly it feels like it's 30 degrees in here, so I'm gonna end it there. I'm also gonna have a little look at my embroidery machine as well, but you know what, this was always the plan for the day. We stream until it gets too hot to continue streaming, and I'm okay with that. We hit over 2 hours. That's we're doing it. I should really start streaming at like 5 in the morning or something, because that way I don't have to be like in this position where it's just too hot. We should be back tomorrow. What temperature is it going to be tomorrow? I think it's meant to be a little bit cooler. Well, we'll find out, I suppose, when we get there. But for now, I will send you all on your way. Right, who is live? Oh my god, quite a few people. Oh dear. Actually, wait. I've been wanting to do this. I want to do a little browse. I want to see if anything's changed in the makers and crafting category, because you know what? It's always nice to see, and I often will find that like people that I've never met before just haven't like come across. So it's nice to sometimes pop out and see if there's anything new happening. Oh, here's somebody making a Jinx cosplay. What about that? What about that? We could go raid that. Let me just make sure they speak English so that we don't get lost? Oh, it might not be an English stream. Oh, no, it's German. Nah, that's probably why I've not met them before. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just I don't want to force speaking English onto someone who doesn't want to necessarily do that. What about this one? Oh, my dress up darling? Heck yeah. Okay, there we go. We can go into Tuna. Do you want to all go join Tuna? I've got a... And it says English. Brilliant. Okay, we can go in there. We can go in there. Clyde said to do a couple of missions of Hitman. And you mean instead of wobbledogs? What the heck? What wobbledogs? Your dogs are waiting for you. Tuna is nice? Heck yeah. Good. Good to heck in here. They seem like they look lovely. They're having a nice smiley time. That's all I like to see. So we'll raid you in there. That way you can continue with good cosplay vibes with somebody else for a bit. And hopefully we'll be back tomorrow and it'll be a little bit cooler in here. I am getting shiny. This room's making me very warm. So yeah, grab a raid call if you want one. Oh, thank you, Cooper. And thank you, Squid and Sunkoi as well. Grab a raid call if you fancy. You don't have to, but it's there if you'd like it. They'll still be wobbling later. They'll never stop. Their whole existence is wobbling. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on my rant about wobbledogs. I can do that again tomorrow, anytime. I'll talk about my dogs anytime. I'll see you all soon, though. Take care. Look after yourselves, especially if you're in the heat. Look after yourself. And let's go send some love to Tuna. Do, 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 do.